The Game Changers International Championship is back for the second time. 8 teams will head to Sao Paulo, Brazil to battle it out in a double elimination style bracket to find out who is the best Game Changers team in the world. So let's do a rundown of all the teams and predict the winner. A shock upset run with a brand new team led EG into the grand final against Version 1 in the North American Game Changers Series 3. At this point in time, Version 1 were currently unbeaten. However, EG managed to stun the scene and take down Version 1, which meant the core of Alexis and Mel had now lost a Game Changers. However, EG would lose their star player Keen C due to some irreparable actions committed by them. They needed to get a 5th in time for Brazil, so they picked up Nora, a player who'd previously played for the infamous Newt before being replaced by, you guessed it, Malibu. The reasoning behind picking them up could be many things: good performance in scrims, good chemistry. They have also played a wide variety of agents. The rest of the squad still has a lot of firepower, Starbound dominating on the chamber throughout the last Game Changers event. Whether they can keep the same form with a new player is to be decided. Team SMG are the winners of the Asia Pacific League and have looked dominant all year round, not dropping a single series. Consisting of players from Singapore, Indonesia and the Philippines. Last year, the team from this region managed to only win a single game, meaning they may be seen as an underdog region. However, I believe this team could do some serious damage, as they look to have no weak links and great consistency. They'll have to face one of the strongest regions first, which is NA, against EG, which is a tough first matchup. Last year, Team Liquid dominated the Brazil region, making it to Berlin pretty convincingly, and then making it top 3 in the international LAN. However, this year has been a little different. The rise of other rosters in Brazil, such as 00 Nation, Legacy and Loud, has made the road to the GC Championship much harder for Team Liquid this time around. Furthermore, their roster has vastly changed, swapping out DRN, Naxi and Nat1 for Georgina, Issa and Bezerra. Bezerra especially has looked like a very strong addition, performing higher Team Liquid's star player Bastarda on the flex role in Brazil's last stage. Led by arguably a top 3 Game Changers IGL in Daiki, Team Liquid are a very innovative team with high firepower, yet their first matchup is against the reigning champions. A revamped roster, losing possibly their best player Mary due to retiring to focus on school, for an up-and-comer Sarah. And Giuliano, who has retired back to CS, has been swapped out for ex-Guild player Roxy. G2 has had a bit of a strange year, not looking as dominant, yet still managing to win 2 of the 3 EMEA stages and coming 4th in the last stage. Going into the international stage, you could say that G2 are not looking as strong as last year. However, Sarah has shown vast improvements from when they first started in the roster. They certainly have had time to keep improving from the last EMEA stage until now. You must not overlook the fact, still have LAN veteran players such as Mimi, who has been performing incredibly well online and will most likely carry this over to LAN as well. If Sarah can perform well on LAN and the rest of the team stays consistent, G2 are a strong contender for the trophy. The team to qualify through winning Stage 3 of EMEA without dropping a single series throughout both the group stage and playoffs. Normally in Valorant, Turkish teams are known for their incredibly strong firepower and relentless aggression, and BBL is not shy of both of these. Their star player Vanya, who is the controller, has been dominating all year round, with ridiculous stats in the EMEA Stage 3. Structured and strong mechanics make them a tough contender. Those who only watch the international Game Changers events may think that G2 are the standout team from EMEA, but this year that's far from the case. BBL are actually a dark horse to win the whole thing, and it's possible they could. Crew Blaze had a rough time last year in Berlin, not managing to win a single game in the international stage, swapping out Bayak and Konsu for Shoes and Michaela, qualifying like last year through the LATAM region, which they also dominated again, not losing a single series within the Game Changers circuit. One of the new additions, Michaela, looks strong on the duelist. However, will it be deja vu, or will they break the curse and start to win games on the international stage? The main circuit counterparts have seen large rise in fame this year, especially players such as Kang Kang and Chichu for their star performance in the international stage. EDG Game Changers qualified via East Asia, beating fan favourites Zeta in the grand final, pretty convincingly. This will be the first time we will see a Chinese Game Changers team at an international event, and it will be exciting and hard to predict how they will do. The lack of international LAN experience may play a factor, and they possibly have to play as a stand-in makes this a lot harder, especially the fact that it's their duelist player, and not to mention that their first match will be against the favourites to win it all, Shopify Rebellion. No, this is not the grand finalists from Berlin last year. This was Cloud9, then turned into the new improved version 1, and now they're Shopify Rebellion. The team that dominated NA, going on a 44 map win streak until finally losing a map to the old Shopify, but still winning the series. Then finally, they lost their winning streak by getting upset by EG in the Game Changers 3 final. However, this only makes this team stronger. Arguably, the best IGL in Game Changers, Mel, will only use the losses to come back stronger and better than ever, knowing not to underestimate the teams on the international stage again, so they won't repeat what happened last year with Cloud9. Combined with really all the best NA Game Changers players in each role, Neuer, the best Sentinel/Viper player, Sarah, the best Flex, Alexis, the best support, and Fluorescent, probably the best Game Changers player in the entire world. The pressure is really on Shopify to win it all. Will the same nightmare scenario happen for Mel again? Or will they take the trophy? Only time will tell. Pick'ems are to be taken with a grain of salt, and are just for fun, so take it as you will. So here are my pick'ems. Leave who you think is going to win in the comments below. Game Changers starts on the 28th of November, so make sure to tune in then.